Hello, Coaster fans. This is the Coaster Man or Guy 900. You can choose if it's man or guy. This is my very first actually good video. Yeah, it's going to be a lot better than the last one. The last one, I won't be surprised if you didn't make it all the way through it. And, yeah, that's pretty much it. So, the first number, it's top 10 rides at Six Flags Discovery Kingdom. Okay, I'll just go back here, pretend that never happened. So, this is going to be what I call a coaster countdown. And you've definitely seen this before if you like roller coasters and you watch videos about them and you do a lot of stuff about roller coasters. You've definitely seen one of these. So I decided to start basic. And since no one has commented on my last video yet, and since I was so eager to make this, I decided to do it 5 minutes after I uploaded the last one. Anyways, so, yeah, this is the top 10 rides at Six Flags Discovery Kingdom. And let's get started. Number 10 is Kong. And this is not a very good ride. It's a Vekoma SLC. I mean, I don't think that Vekoma SLCs are that bad. Actually, I think they're terrible. This one's really, really bumpy. Yeah, there's nothing to say about this. Number 9 is Cobra, the kiddie coaster at the park. When I went onto Google Images, I typed in Six Flags Discovery Kingdom Cobra. I got nothing when it comes to pictures. Well, I got one, but that would be kind of weird. It's like one picture on the top corner, and that's it. So, yeah, it's 23 miles per hour, 28 feet tall, 1,181. I like Kong more. It's official. Kong is better. I mean, Kong is worse than Cobra. Anyways, number 8 is Sky Screamer. And, this ride is a lot of fun. There's not much to say about it. It's a Sky Screamer. And because of Vallejo's height limit, it can't go any higher than 150 feet, which stinks a lot. Anyways, number 7 is the Hammerhead Shark. No one really knows about this. If you're watching this video and you've never been to Six Flags Discovery Kingdom, you're going to be like, what is this? And it's kind of self-explanatory by looking at the pictures. Discovery Kingdom does not have 10 roller coasters, so I had to do top 10 rides. So it's not just roller coasters in this countdown. As you saw, I put Sky Screamer in here. And this ride is a lot of fun. It's I only got the height of the ride. It's not that fast, and the seatbelts are painfully tight. Anyways, let's move on. Number 6 is Boomerang. Now, this is just an average Vekoma boomerang. Not too much there's nothing special about this ride. Although I like Vekoma boomerangs a lot. I think that they are a lot of fun, and I think that they are very underrated. I think that they deserve more. Even though there are so many, I feel like they're a lot of fun. I like these a lot. Number 5 is Tasmanian Devil. And this is kind of like a smaller version. No, this is a bigger version of Extreme Supernova coming to Great Escape in 2014. I can't think of any others. Maybe Delirium at Kings Island. Except the seats are, except you're facing you're facing towards the center of the ride, and Delirium you're facing outside. And this is a lot taller than Delirium. So yeah, I would say Delirium's better than this, but anyways. Number 4 is Roar. This is one of my favorite GCI Woodies. I haven't been on very many, but this is so much fun. Actually, this is my favorite GCI Woody. No, Apocalypse's at Magic Mountain. That one's better. When I go on Gold Striker, that's going to completely change. But I really like this ride. I like wooden roller coasters more than steel in some ways. I was about to rank Tasmanian Devil higher than this, but I kind of thought that was stupid. So, yeah. Number 3 is V2 Vertical Velocity. Now, this is just an average inverted impulse coaster. This is not an average inverted impulse roller coaster. So you do have that straight up part on the back of it, although when you're going forwards, instead of going straight up, you twist as you're going straight up, so you go upside down. And it's because they need to control the height of the ride. So, because there's a Vallejo city limit and it's 150 feet, as I said earlier. So, yeah, it's not as steep. I wish it was. But, anyways, number 2 is Medusa, the B&M floorless coaster. The only B&M roller coaster in the park. I feel like that they should build a B&M invert to replace Kong, but that's just my opinion. Anyways, this ride's a lot of fun. This is one of the better B&M floorless coasters out there. It's really, really smooth. And I have been on Medusa and Screams. Some argue that Scream is better, but I think this is way better. I've been on the front row middle. That's always the smoothest seat on B&M roller coasters. And I thought it was an extremely rough ride. I take smoothness into a huge account when it comes to riding roller coasters. And I feel like this is one of the better B&M roller coasters. Of course, not of course, but my favorite B&M roller coaster in the world is Flight Deck at California's Great America. But that's just my opinion. But anyways, number 1, you guessed it, Superman Ultimate Flight, the Premier Rides launch coaster. Came there in 2012, actually. Man, it's getting old. And, it's the newest ride at the park, and next year, it's gonna get smaller lines because, well, they're building a new ride, and always the new rides have the biggest lines. Anyways, this is a ton of fun. It's so intense and really, really crazy. The highest point is on an inversion, which is kind of cool, and the loop is weird. It's not even a real loop. You twist on the loop so you stay right side up, and then as you're launching, there are a series of lights, and as you go by, the lights light up, and then when you go backwards, the lights light up so everyone can see it. And it is really, really fun, and you get so much airtime going over the top of the hill. You're floating on your seat more than you're on it. And then suddenly when you're at the bottom, you're suddenly smacked into your seat, and then you come back off and you're smacked back on, and then the brakes come. It's a really, really short ride and a ton of fun. I feel like I would wait 3 hours to get on this ride, and it would be completely worth it. That is all we have today. I forgot to put a closing slide. Anyways, this is my very first PowerPoint, so it's not going to be as good as the other ones I make. But yeah, this is my opinion on the best top 10 rides at Six Flags Discovery Kingdom. If you don't agree, feel free to post it in the comments. If you feel like that Kong is better than Cobra, or Boomerang is better than the Tasmanian Devil, or Medusa is better than Superman. Those are the 3 main choices I had to make in this countdown, but it turned out how it turned out. And if you haven't been to Discovery Kingdom, then no offense, but I don't trust your countdown nearly as much as I trust this one. Because I've been to Discovery Kingdom at least 300 times. I've been on Roar 400 times because the second I was tall enough, I went on it like 20 times that day. The lines were dead that day, trust me. And then I go on it every single time I go there. I love Roar. And this ride, I've only been on it 10 times because after I got stuck, I was chicken to go on it. And then I rode King to Ka. And I thought that I was really lame to be chicken about it. Yeah. So, yeah. I guess this is the last, well, not the last video I've ever made. Oh my god, I'm messing this up like crazy. I'm gonna get used to it, don't worry. This is the end of the video, I guess. So, bye, and I'll see you next video.